Okay, literally the same pause screen as you'd have seen at the end of the last video. Let's get going. I need to get to the
They
energy
say the new
converters.
director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit.
We'll do our abilities once we've got time. This way. Ah, died. Your alert failed major threats. Wow, that was incredible. Insane. Do we get to redo it? No. By the sounds of it. Or the looks of it. That's interesting to know. Good to know. We need to go research parapsychology. Psychology. Go through there. Look at our abilities then. Got 4. More health. More energy. I think we want this. Launch grenades and rockets back at the enemy. Launch basic enemies in the air when their health is low. Damage. Fast travel here. I need to go to go here because we can get to the elevator pretty quickly from here. And this is where we were before we had the maintenance. Wow, that was research sector. Okay, so we've got all of the sectors open now, which is nice. Again, I'm probably not going to do every single side quest and everything in this. For me, it's just getting through the story and understanding it, and going from there. Wow, look at the size of this place. We're going to go head north. Central research.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, And that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Research sector, huh? Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
Well, there's two of them. Proper handling procedures. Okay, we're going to adopt that. Means. Head up here. They've got a frickin' sniper rifle, okay. There's a shelter here. Health boost. Emergency call summary. Possible AWE in which an unnamed individual experienced transcorporeality via a phone line, but is notably similar to AWE in which it's believed to have been caused by. As a result, the following measures have to be taken to prevent. Both informs Jesse that Marshall went to the research sector to create more HRAs. Jesse believes Marshall may know more about them. We've got these assholes. Trying to kill me. Down. Stagger him with that. Down. Music's still going. His sniper. Bureau snipers specialise in eliminating threats from a distance using the telltale searchlights affixed into their rifles to search for targets. His snipers are no less lethal. Perhaps does not change their tactics, they clearly prefer to remain a good distance from their target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces, check the balconies. I should note that the rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarter combat, and here snipers are well aware of how to use it. More intrusive pattern. Clearance level 3 now, if we see that. Health up to 21%. Grip wise, we've just got damage against armor. Might get this ammo refund on hit, which is 15% damage. Armor, we can throw things at, you see now, so let's just get 15% flat. Yeah, so if I've got armor coming up, I'll just launch things at them. We need to get through there. Can't go that way. We can go down, under the shelter. Shatter projectile boost. Astral blip. Man, there's a lot of places to explore in this game. Song questionnaire. I'd like to answer questions within 2 minutes of listening. Did the song elicit any particular memories? Any point feel a strong emotion? The image of a weapon appear? I'm sure that's going to get copyrighted, so we'll leave. Not that copyright music really affects me too much. So that's where we came in. Threshold utility. Thresholds have always been a source of great inspiration and a great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house, you never know what new discoveries it will provide to Bureau, but we must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their Altarian possibilities, or Utarian. The quarry brought Black Rock, one of the most invaluable discoveries, but if the mould has any significant value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go in fighting back a particular prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing, as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. We need to go north. Probably over there. We've got to go to Dr. Darling and Dimensional Research. Can't go straight. That's obviously blocked off. Came through there. Shelter we've been in. Came in and we got started to get a shot at, so we went down. Plant complaint. Hey, so I was just wondering about the plants in research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, the janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe he could just switch it up a bit. I'm pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted. People like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. Everything just comes back to the janitor, man. He's a dodgy dude. Dodgy dude. Media. Right. Synchronicity. Synchronicity is a phenomena long recognised by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalise events connected by no identifiable casualty, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand. Sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road. Now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce behaviour by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We're striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Cool. Else there, so we've got to go up. Say, went down because that's where battles were taking place. Sure, like we could fly into there at some point, is a guess. Darling's office is through there. Mission research. Maze entrance. Fire break.
Possibly changing labyrinth. Can never pass through. Dimensional research. Every measure of security.
I don't know where I'm going and if I should be here or not, but oh God. Is it a linear path? Pierce aimed fire boost. Boost to pierce. Damage while aiming 27%. Headshot damage 61% headshot damage. That's good. I presume that was it. All that for a mod. Oh, maybe there's more there. Who knows? Who knows? I want to get to Dr. Darling's office here. Things reset while I've been here. Look like it.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hadron resonance anyway? Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more.
Okay, cool. It's a good insight. Aha. Darling budget request. Dear Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague Dr. Harrington has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesis that word, has always been a stronger department, more breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle well-aged brown on the desk. Okay, so he's bribed him with some malt whiskey to get his research. Astral plane. Fury spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle determined by Jungian archetypes and the collective subconscious would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurs in the vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by an astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories can be raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as a test by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold to the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge. I love the fact that that's how, you're getting more lore this way. Astral plane counter essay. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to an entity of group or entities that we have little information on or that I'm allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power, the astral plane, and the oldest health itself. His work supposes their links are innate and in fact ingrained into the very of objects such as hotline or service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to but had the connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with Isn't it strange that using a service weapon or or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director or at least worthy of the role. Why do we assume this involvement by the is a natural fact and not something more? True. True. So, we're here. I need to get north. How do I get north? That's enemies spawning. Oh my god. So glad I got that ability to throw away sure there's an over the button, I can't remember, over the shoulder move. Ah. Low health boost. Time me out 26 minutes. Wow, Paul, your shooting today is horrific. That's now doing some funky moves and stuff. So that's probably needed to go up to go down. But with that, we're at 27 minutes. We're about to progress into a new area. So going to leave this here. I need to make myself a quick drink, so I'm feeling a bit parched, and then we'll be back with some more control. Till then, see you guys in the next one.